but because he's principled, too principled, to be a part of this conspiracy, which is hatching, they won't forget him out of the way. That is one, so that when that debate will come, they will get somebody who they will manipulate. And secondly, now they don't get two more seats. You can have that. But I want for Brian County to the notice of this country say, like how they be inched towards one-party states in the past, now the same thing, and this thing where civil society, the first estates, the international community, donor partners, everybody for rise against this one more one state Mr. President. If that is not acceptable, we will not allow you. For a very long time, the president says, I don't know, he hides behind his fingers. That office is too big to hide behind anybody's fingers. And I want Mr. President to take responsibility for this. And at the arbitral, say enough was sign that particular bill. If Mr. President signed that bill, it's part of the undemocratic forces, negative forces in this country, and we really look onto it for left a legacy of democracy and peace in this country.
You got a message
Yes, they say the president can get insurance company before he can have politics. Where the president will seek profit for himself, maybe the threat for the country, but they sleep in trenches. I signed for die for this country, and I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to all the force for good, the one that really work very well. My colleagues in the military who don't sign for die for this country, maybe sign for die for this country, and I fight along colleagues to save this country. Sometimes they look bad on the military and they say the military being compromising position. But again, I think let I use this opportunity to clear the air. In the first place, we were less than 3,000 men, most of whom were old at that time. Now, very few of you they don't just join, we've been young, we've been in that stage for fight. We were not properly trained, and not to be responsibility for training us for combat readiness, for defense in nation. Now the responsibility of the state for training and give me the wherewithal for defending the nation when it is under attack. But when they create the mess of the political space and it spill over into the war, they say, we not get nothing for sake of politics, we not go fight the war, we not clear the mess and we will take over again. So a lot of colleagues died, a lot of civilians died because of the mess created by the so-called old APC, which in such a respect better than the new APC. So, when you talk about somebody serving his own personal interest, I was serving this nation, and it is the only institution I have served, and at the Dorothy hat for the many men and women where they serve in that capacity for defend this nation when the time arises.
You know, one person with people like they say you get so much for talk about yourself. So therefore, you're not able to get a chance to talk on national issues, like the issue on the passport, the issue of the Bambi Mara, where not ever late to rest, the issue of you going to America. So people where today we get the opportunity, we don't know when again we'll get you like this to do. You could just take me through some of the issues, the major issue they have to where people are so concerned about.
Talking about America, I did my first and second degrees in the United States, always picking them American citizens. I go university in the heart of Washington, D.C., and if you remember, the American ambassador, they definitely come out with, I don't even have a press release for 30 nations, then as a nation not get anything, we now complain about me. And at the best anybody in this day and age, it's very easy for, using the internet and other means for getting information. I not commit one offense in the United States. I would challenge anybody to that.
So you be violent and beat US at that time?
I don't want to make we dwell on things then. I don't command the United States for the past 10 years. If I was violent and beat me well, we not for don't produce the documents today. The embassy for them produce that. I know one day visit a police station, no policeman, no one day visit me, I know one day get a row with me former wife, where they invite policemen on the host. I know one day get reason law enforcement agent or agency, not the United States.
So what's the problem?
Well, I've been telling you, the intent of these people will not say the potent political force. Now for discredit and change the authentic image which they know is powerful enough to win an election. And that takes me back to somebody who talks to another win election. And I assure that process saying, Mr. President knows I win the last election, that they caught Guy and Christian at top. I will talk about another time because we don't get time today. But the president in his first time we attempt for governance, we go for presidency, not get to see again, even with all the manipulation. After we don't do a lot of manipulation, not get it. So
now we come back to the questions of Bambi, Kamara, and also the passport issue where they still want to be the same.
Thank you.
Passport.
Thank you. The issue of the passport for which they belong, for the past 18 years, they don't talk about it. The passport program was started by the APC. By this program, they raised funds for different activities. By the time we take over in 1992, we will not be understanding. In fact, we threaten and we will not threaten, we attempt for stop the program because for we it not be make sense. Me, I was information at the time. When I become deputy chairman, then I become involved with it. Where they look at waiting the passport. It's not like you take passport, go sell them for money no more. It's the whole program where it's quite difficult to explain because then China been ready for takeover.
But you need to explain because some of the things in this way
hang on you. No, what I mean is again, like I've been saying before, it hang on me. Now the one they want to distract me from issues when I'm born in issues. Now then they bring about this. I mean, issues of education in this country, poverty in this country, the plight of we begin there, now the University of Sierra Leone, and now then they try to bring this. But various governments had the opportunity to investigate this and to take necessary action. If they're not able to take them up to this point, and they still talk about them, they don't try for they don't take Dr. Abbas Bundu to court. They don't discharge the matter. They don't. They talk say there was no one. In fact, they apologize to them. The APC don't come again. Don't start them. Me not being individually involved in the actual dynamic. Only that we accept. And in fact, I know say some of the money will be used for this program for the embassy, we High Commission in London. That are one particular instance. We are members. In terms of the actual dynamics, how everything was done, I'm not prepared today enough for make a delve into that. But one thing where I want to say to everybody is that I have no hands in any shady dealings insofar as that passport is concerned, and it has been investigated and investigated for the past 17 years. Nobody not brings a charge against me. So for just merely measurement, say this man involved in this, not enough for make me culpable. So that's I want to make known.
And the Bambi Kamara issue.
The Bambi Kamara issue. You make mention of this. Say I don't want to talk about
or you not convince people about them. Maybe you talk about them.
Well,
but you not convince people.
I mean, if somebody tries for discredit you, whatever explanation you give, no whatever. I don't talk on this on national TV. We had the 19 days. I talk about the Bambi issue. I don't put press releases about the Bambi issue. I don't talk about Chatham House. All over the world, I not ever shy away from this. And before even 2007, I don't talk about that. The fact is, the NPRC collectively take responsibility, and I was part of NPRC. Individually, I not take responsibility because I did not take any decision. And again, when I was in the U.S., this matter came up, and they investigate fully, and realized that I had nothing to do with it. Otherwise, I'm not going to the United States for 7 years and allow me to do everything I do and left on me a volition. I don't make that known so many times. It is part of politics, and I assure you, say, it is not going to go away. When they see they're not able to serve the people of this country, like we cannot explain why we don't make Pikin and Komo na FDC hosted for the past 4 years, and we're not able to refurbish the place for let them go. And we remember the Pikin and Komo from them Kubola, Kwenadugu, Kailang, Kujong, we're not no strong from Bunaya, we side in the day. Even if they deny an additional problem. So, because the APC knows when students and they together, they are easy to congregate and then express their disgust as they have for this particular government. It decides they will not scatter them.
All right, now on
that issue that I want to talk about. Why the ordinary man did not, why the ordinary people in the streets today really not able to get to them for it. Why we not able to pay for Pikile for Gona College? Why Gary don't become the staple food? I will say this now, not the rice anymore, because most people cannot even afford the rice and the little things that.
All right, let me come back to you personally. Also, we see about a month ago, you say you married, and people believe say na bigamy because you be married or you're not divorced with your wife, and you say you don't marry again.
Well, like I've been saying, a lot of people they got married at this talk for the past weekend and a few weeks. I see a lot of people they get married. But of course, when married, you're married. My news, my international news, and I want for make when I know say I don't really get married, not to then lie into not on the hearing. A lot of people they get divorced. They know they ask for divorce certificates. We even know people that are in this country, even in politics, we actually not there that was the bigamy for apply to. Unfortunately, I not be those who are the raise this. I don't show me divorce certificate from the United States. I've not been married in a Catholic church. I've been married in the registry in the United States at the time. I don't show that, and if you see one for make a deal on the, I will show you as so that this person will speak with authority on that issue. I don't divorce years back, but I say in good time with my wife, we get the kingdom and with the talk, with the see, and with the arrange about the kingdom. So indeed, I get married.
So now this is okay, woman.
When I know it already. When I don't broadcast, when I don't,
when I want to very democracy, they go into your married life. So now make one for get the opportunity for no.
Well, I just want to make when I give me the opportunity for make such a part of my life actually be private. When I don't go inside my room, when I don't go inside my office, when I don't go inside my house, a big make when I left me for make actually get more confidential and privacy in your house. The name of the lady, my wife, my Fatima, he will come, he will talk to her, and when I go see him. So I'm not the one for beat the gun, I'm the one for making Joseph come, and I will come back now, and I will make it talk to her, and make her know say, I'm happily married.
All right, well, congratulations. But again, when you sit down and see and hear all the negative things about you, not the place, how you can feel?
Well, they say if you can't stand the heat, don't go to the kitchen. I don't tell you one thing. The interest of the opposition is to change the authentic image of any politician. The authentic image 9, ordinary people then believe in and trust in when they vote, because we politicians then we dey lie. Plenty things for just get the vote. But you people are very smart out there when I can sit down and try to sift through the rhetoric and the lies and come out with the truth and say this person is so it is. Fortunately for me, I have been in the public life for the past 20 years in this country. So everything about me has been analyzed differently by different people. And as I've been saying to you, I bring to the table, the only thing I bring to the table as a politician, Nami and enthusiasm for the audit for save and change the lives of the ordinary people in this country. And that make up the time for die for this country, and that make a come back in politics. And that image, where they know say, na in a political capital, nine then they go for make me I look violent when I'm not violent. The way they know they don't pay for task me with violence. They know one instance of bully, so another for go on today. They
so
don't
maybe now you approach the way you look. People can say you look too stock up. If not the word, or I don't know how that you will take that. But I mean, it's too full up.
Well, if you come close to me, we as a nation we get to accept individual differences. Me not to the person where they talk plenty. I get plenty for talk in this nation. But whenever I talk, it is taken seriously. And so therefore I no need for the talk every day, otherwise it will cause problems. This government, if I don't say the kind thing the way that they do, and we really embark on them, an officer they will be able to do in our office. And besides that, this country too, as a people, past we get stolen our age before we did not say something wrong. When we be the advice is this government not get any good intention for this country, we talk that over time. Many a time we said that, during the campaign, they say no. Some people say no. Some people say yes. So now, that 4 weeks of the year, sure, now they don't know all the suffer too. They not get any good intention. We begin them to suffer. The families and they suffer. Everybody they suffer. So as one say, we all hush. We say we all hush. But as democracy, we go for fair way for change them. And the time go for come again, 2017, we not for spare them at all. No.
All right, Ghana now one country where people believe say that the UK most of your investments go. Is it true that you get a huge farm in Ghana?
Well, the only thing we the own problem with